Hey everyone, and welcome back to Soft Mind. I'm Dr. Cola B. Today, we need to talk about one of the most predictable yet utterly baffling paradoxes of human connection. It's this: you've finally done it. You've been through the fire. You've sat with the agony of no contact. You've stopped checking their social media. You've grieved, you've journaled, you've rebuilt. You've started laughing again, genuinely. You've reconnected with friends. You've found a new routine. You're not just performing fine. You are, for the first time in a long time, genuinely, deeply at peace. And then, as if summoned by your newfound happiness, your phone lights up. It's them, that "hey" text, the thinking of you, the "I just heard our song." It's an almost psychic timing that feels impossible to be a coincidence. And I'm here to tell you, it is not a coincidence. It is a consequence. You're not imagining it. They do always seem to come back right when you've moved on. And the reason why is one of the most profound psychological truths in attachment theory. It's not because they suddenly see your worth. It's because on a deep subconscious level, they feel your peace as rejection. Today, we are going to dismantle the comeback entirely. We'll explore the hidden power dynamic you were never aware of, why your healing is the ultimate trigger for their return, and how you can finally see this moment not as a temptation, but as the final exam of your healing. One, the old dynamic, your anxiety was their anchor. First, we have to understand the psychological stage that was set during the relationship. In most dynamics with an avoidant partner, an unspoken contract is formed. They are in the power position of the one who is less invested. Their tool of control is distance, the pull. You are in the chasing position. Your primary state is anxiety, the push. Here is the secret that most people never realize. Your anxiety, your chasing, your "are we okay" texts, your attempts to fix the connection, as much as they complained about it, it was also, on a deep level, their anchor. It was their safety net. Your pursuit, however painful for you, provided them with three critical things: constant validation. It proved on a daily basis that they were desirable, important, and worthy of pursuit, all without them having to do the terrifying work of being vulnerable. Predictability and control. As long as you were the one reacting, they were the one in control. Your behavior was predictable. They knew they could pull away and you would eventually try to close the gap. This gave them a profound sense of power and emotional safety. Regulation for their fear. Your chasing paradoxically soothed their deepest unacknowledged fear, their own fear of abandonment. They could never truly be left because you were always right there, knocking on the door. Your anxiety in this dysfunctional system was the proof of their control. I want to pause here, because if you have ever felt like you were the crazy one, the anxious one, if you've ever felt ashamed of how much you chased, please just take a breath. And if this reframe that your anxiety was actually their safety net just blew your mind, go ahead and hit that like button. It's an acknowledgement that we are unlearning these deep, hidden dynamics together. 2, the pattern, interrupt your healing and the peace that rejects. So what happens when you finally stop? When you go no contact, and crucially, you mean it. This isn't just about you not texting. This is about you energetically, spiritually, and emotionally detaching. You stop checking their social media. You stop posting stories for them. You stop talking about them to your friends. You take all of that energy you were beaming at them, you turn it around, and you pour it back into yourself. This is the most powerful pattern interrupt you can possibly create. Your silence isn't just silence. It's the absence of their anchor. Your peace isn't just peace, it's the withdrawal of their validation. Your new life isn't just your new life, it's the rejection of your old role. And this is what they feel. They may not be able to articulate it, they may not even be consciously aware of it, but on a nervous system level, they feel the shift. Their internal world is destabilized, the power vacuum, the control is gone. They pull away, and nothing happens. You don't chase, the script is broken. They are no longer the one in the power position. You are, because you are indifferent. The ego threat, your happiness, your peace, your glow up, all of which they will monitor, as we'll discuss next week, is a direct threat to their ego. Their internal narrative was, they were the needy one. I was the strong one who needed space. Your thriving without them proves that narrative wrong. It suggests that they may have been the problem, or worse, that they are forgettable. The triggered fear. With their control gone, their latent abandonment fear is finally free to surface. With no one chasing them, they are, for the first time, truly alone with the consequences of their own actions. The safety of their distance has become an empty, silent void. This is why they feel your peace as rejection. It is a rejection of the dynamic that kept them in control and safe from their own fears. And if you are in the process of building that peace, if you are ready to become so grounded in your own life that your energy is no longer available to be siphoned, then I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Consider it a declaration that your peace is non-negotiable. Third, the comeback text, a subconscious act of recontrol. So what happens? Their system is now in a state of anxiety. Their nervous system is dysregulated. They are feeling the void left by your energy. They need to soothe that feeling to regain a sense of control. And how do they do it? They return to the old familiar pattern. They send the comeback text. That hey or thinking of you text is not a romantic overture. It is a low-effort control check. It is a subconscious and sometimes conscious attempt to answer one question. Can I still get you? It's a ping. They are testing the connection, testing your emotional availability. If you reply with anxiety, why are you texting me? They get their answer, yes, I still have power over her emotions. If you reply with warmth, I've missed you, they get their answer, yes, the door is still open, I am still desirable. If you reply at all, you have just confirmed that you are still available to play your role in their old dynamic. The comeback is an attempt to pull you back into the old loop, to use your reaction to soothe their new anxiety and reestablish their control. It is almost never at first about your feelings. It is about theirs. Fourth, your healed response, the test you were meant to pass. So, what do? You, the person who has been healing, are no longer the same person who was in that loop. You have new data. You have new wisdom. This comeback is not a second chance. It is the final exam of your healing. You now have the power to see this text for exactly what it is, not a validation, but a symptom. It is a symptom of their pattern, their anxiety, their loss of control. And your response, or lack of response, is how you pass the test. You can ignore it, silence. This is the most powerful. It communicates non-verbally. I am no longer a participant in this dynamic. The door is closed. You can be neutral. Clarity. As we discussed in Season 4, Episode 2, a simple, hope you're doing well, is a polite, firm boundary that offers them no emotional fuel. You can state your truth, self-respect. I've moved on, but I wish you the best. In all of these healed responses, you are doing one critical thing. You are not giving them the emotional reaction, the anxiety, the anger, the longing that their system was seeking. You are meeting their attempt at recontrol with your own calm, unshakable peace. And that is the moment the dynamic breaks forever. Not when they left, but when you refuse to let them back in. This is Dr. Cola B. Thanks for being here and doing this deep, transformative work. If this message gave you the clarity to see a comeback for what it truly is, a reflection of their destabilization, not your second chance, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And now that you understand why they come back, you're ready for the next crucial question. When does the regret actually hit them? We're going to dive deep into the avoidance regret phase in our next episode, and it's not what you think. You don't want to miss it. Remember, your peace is the rejection of their chaos, and it's the greatest prize you will ever win. I'll see you next time.